Well, g'day everybody and welcome back to New Woodshire. Yes, day 5, late spring, and it is raining. I can't believe it's raining. We've slept overnight. We need to get this corn in the ground. Let's have a look at what we've got here. I mean, we've got 3 or 4 days to put the corn in the ground, but I was kind of hoping for some better weather than this. Let's have a look at what's going on today. Today it's supposed to, well, it's not supposed to be raining now at 6 a.m. Or at 9 a.m., but it's supposed to start raining at 12, and then it's still going to be raining at 6, so we're in a little bit of strife, which means we're not going to get anything in the ground today. Now, the other thing is, let's see, the drying speed's pretty good by the start of tomorrow, being Tuesday. We've got 4 days to put our corn in the ground. Temperature's not quite right anyway. We could have put some sunflower. We don't need sunflowers, do we? I am hoping that the stuff that I did plant 1 degree below temperature, I'm really hoping that that's going to germinate, or otherwise we're going to be in a bit of strife. The pigs are a bit dirty. Let's see. Yeah, they're a bit dirty. What have we got there, pig-wise? Oh. The cows could do with a little bit of straw and some water and a little bit of a clean up. We could probably top up the TMR and just the TMR, I think. So there's 15,000 manure there, which is probably pretty cool. I do want to look at the possibility of purchasing ourselves a manure spreader. I do have one in mind, and I'm pretty sure that the store has a second-hand one available. So we might go for a run down the store at some point and have a look at that. We also need to just duck down the junkyard down the road a bit. I want to have a look and see if I can find a bolt. I was looking at our planter, and one of the bolts looks like it's nearly sheared off. So we probably need to head down and look at that as well. So anyway, I'm guessing that we might be able to fill our day a little bit, considering that it is raining, so hopefully. Okay, there we go. So there's 1% of pig food sitting on the ground there, and they were saying that they were quite dirty, so alright, jobs to do, always jobs to do. Let's run this one back down here, and we will head over and clean up our cows while we're at it as well. Oh, don't do that, Simi. There we go. It's a little bit better. Alright, yeah, so I was a little bit disappointed when I woke up this morning and seen that it was raining, but there's really nothing we can do about it, so we're just going to have to deal with it for now. I don't think we have any hay bales. Yeah, I think actually they're all hay, aren't they? And there's some straw underneath there as well. I can see at least 1 bale of straw anyway. Let's move this out. Go through here. We'll sort these guys out first, sort these animals out first. They usually need to look at them first thing in the morning and at the end of the day as well, because they do tend to sort of make quite a bit of mess during the day. So a couple of times a day is probably the best to be looking after them. Now, we're not going to be able to, we might be able to tip this silage in. Hang on, let's just see if we can. See if we can just turn around there, get ourselves in here. There we go. Okay. Lovely. Get that in there. That's beautiful. Okay, so cleaned up. Animals cleaned up. That's a good start. Right. Let's put this thing away. There we go. Beautiful. And in we go. Oh, goodness me. Alright, so we'll turn him off. Okay, next job. Let's get some TMR in for the cows, for starters. Do we have the weight on? No, we don't. Perfect. Alright, so we'll grab that. This is the thing with seasons, isn't it? I mean, we've had a bad season this year weather-wise. Now, if you have a look, we're going back into seasons, and we have a look here. We would only have 1 day left to plant any wheat, barley, or any canola or sunflowers after today. So we would have been in strife if it continues to rain today as it doesn't dry off tomorrow being the last day. So I think I probably made a decent call. I probably could have left the I might have been able to leave it until the very last day to get that seed in the ground and see what the temperature and stuff is like. But considering that we were 1 degree below temperature, I'm kind of hoping that they will still germinate. We might get a little bit of failure, I'm not sure, but we're going to have to see how we go, I think. So alright, let's get this TMR in for the moopers. In we go, there we go. Alright, and in we go. Start you running. There we go, that's pretty well all that we need. Shall we back this back out again? Should I go forward? I normally go forward. I might actually back it out this time. It's always a little bit tough to back it into this position here, purely because of that pole there, that middle pole. So I've hit it a few times. You can probably see the damage on the mixer. But anyway, no drama. That is the way it goes. All right, beautiful. So that's that. Okay, what else have we got? Let's just have another quick squiz at our animals. Let's have a look here. Let's move across to here. So they are okay. They can use a little bit of straw, so we can probably throw a bit of straw in for them. The pigs could also use a bit of straw, and both of them could use a bit of a top-up of water. We probably need some more wheat or barley as well. What do I have in the silos at the moment? Let's have a look at what we've got in the silos. We've got some barley in there, so I might grab some barley for the pigs as well. Let's do the straw first, I think. Do we have? Yeah, we'll do the straw first. So we'll duck over here. I have noticed that I think there might be a bug with this. I think there might be a bug with this straw shredder, with this bale shredder here. The reason being is we use it and then I go and hook up and I think it says that we've got 100% again. Yeah, you see it's saying we've got 100% again, which is a bit of a problem. Alright, let's have a look here. Let's throw that over. Let's do the pigs first. The pigs are more important because they're breeding and they require this to breed. Our cows are obviously all male because they are a beef stock. But the beef stock, if they have hay, they do produce manure. So let's get that in there. Okay, there we go. So that they actually took quite a bit, and I'm pretty sure we did that in the last episode as well. We topped them up, so they are using quite a bit of straw. I'm a little bit concerned purely because I'm not sure how much straw we have left, so that might be a little bit of a problem. Let's head over here. See what we've got left on this one. There we go, in we go. And we'll throw some more in there. I think we're going to be running short, so Let's have a squiz. What do we got? Okay, so the pigs are fine for straw. The cows will be fine for straw until we sort it out at some point, so... Alright, that seems to still want to be working. There we go. That's a little bit better. Alright, so we'll put this away. I'm going to have to start sorting through these bales and take stock of what we actually have. So we might do that next, although actually we need to put some barley in for the need to get some barley in for the pigs, don't we? So we'll do that first, I think. We'll throw you back in here. That'll be alright. There we go. Alright, that should be okay. Let's disconnect that. Beautiful. Okay, now I'll take this back over here as well, because we are going to need it at some point. You can sit right here, I think, sir. There we go. Yeah, so we've got a bolt that seems to have been sheared on here. This bolt here on that hydraulic, so I do need to look at sorting that out. The other thing that I do need to do is need to have a look here. So there we go. There's a hay bale right there. A straw bale, sorry, not a hay bale, and all of this stuff is hay. I'm going to have to get that out. I don't think there's any others that are sitting in the front here. No, there's just one straw in there, and that's it. That's a bit of a bum, isn't it? Okay, what do we got? That's a hay bale as well. Yep, that's hay as well. That's our... Is that hay? Yes, it is. Okay, looked relatively green there. Let's see. I did have a different baler, a mod baler in here, and I had baled a whole pile of hay, and unfortunately, and I'd had them stored in the shed over the other side of the pig thing there. And unfortunately, when they were massive bales, they were like about twice the size of this. So, unfortunately, when I got rid of the mod, it actually got rid of the bales as well, because I was having issues getting them into the machines that we needed to get them into. This must be classed as being undercover, probably only because of that. So, all right. So I'm going to have to pull that straw bale out. I'm probably also going to... is it worth pulling all this out at the moment just to get to that one single bale, because it's the only one that's there, or are we better off? I might end up having to purchase a couple of bales, which will probably be alright. It won't be too bad, I don't think. So let's just jump into the little deer here. And we will back this beast out. This is what I'm using to feed the pigs. So you can actually bring it up under the silo here, and you can actually fill it up. So, which is pretty cool. So if we just go in here, let's see. Is that putting corn in? No, it's not. Oh, did we have corn? We had corn in the back. There we go, that's why. Let's put some barley in. And I might grab that corn back out. I forgot that we had just a tiny little bit of corn in the back, so... Alright, let's just bring it up here. This is actually, it's actually pretty cool here. Using this. It just it saves dragging a trailer and one of the tractors out. So we'll throw that in there. We'll give them as much barley as we possibly can, which is about that. Handy little thing to have around the yard, to be honest. Okay, so I'm just going to bring this in here, and we'll just grab that corn back out that we had sitting in the back. I don't think there was much in there. Let's just throw this barley back. We don't want to leave that sitting in the back. It's just going to get damp in this weather, so Let's see. Should be able to overload here somewhere or start unloading here. There we go. Corn. We actually have a fair bit there still. Okay, we've got more than what I actually thought we did, so that's good. Although I did stock up for the season, so we should be all right. And we certainly don't have as many as what we had previously before I sold them, because I sold 30 or 40 or something just before last episode, so which made us a bit of a tidy profit, allowed us to purchase that harvester, which was really, really good. There you go. Throw you out. Beautiful. That'll keep that dry in this weather. Next things is we need to give them some water. Okay, there we go. Should be okay. Beautiful. They're full of water now. And the cows need some water as well, so let's just duck over here while we're in this. It saves walking in the rain, doesn't it? Jump out. Yeah. Let's just start filling that. They needed a fair bit. There we go, perfect. That should keep them happy there. Alright, let's park this up. We might take the... Yeah, we'll take the small tractor. Smaller John Deere, the 5085. We'll take that down and we'll have a look at what we've got. We also need to have a look at our field states as well. So what have we got here? Let's pan down and have a look. So we've got field 4, 17, 18, 20 and 32. Let's move across to growth. Okay, so it's saying that 20 and number 4 they're planted. Yep, no worries. 18 is cultivated. Don't have any failed germination yet, but that's only because they haven't started to germinate yet. 18 needs another stage of fertilizer, and 17 also needs a stage of fertilizer, as well as 32. So all right, let's duck down to the store and see what these guys have to offer us. They did say that they got some second-hand. Fertilizer spreaders in, or manure spreaders. So that's kind of what I want to look at today. So we'll take this down just in case. All right, there we go. We'll take this down just in case. I need to increase my view look sensitivity as well there, I think. Alright, down we go. Yeah, I can't believe the season that we've had so far, the spring season that we've had. The ground has been almost frozen for the entire length of spring, so it's been a pretty bad season so far. I mean, luckily we have some bits and pieces, but if we can't get that corn in the ground, we're going to have to speak to another farmer and see if we can purchase some, because that may be the only way. I mean, we've got what 11,000 litres of corn left, which might be all right, but I don't know. I'm just going to leave the tractor idling, I think, when I duck into the store. Let's get in here and have a look at what we've got. All right. Sorry guys, just having a sip of coffee there. So we are looking for manure spreaders. Where are you, manure spreaders? Maybe around here somewhere. There they are, right there. So I think it was a corner that they had in second hand. So this is what they look like, brand new. Yes, it's not bad. It's one of the ones that throw it out the side, which I actually think is pretty cool. Let's see, second hand is worth 11,000, so we're going to get it 5,000 cheaper than what we would now. I'm not sure how many hours that has on it. I'll have to check it out, but I think we are going to purchase ourselves one of those. We'll head up and have a look at it, see what we've got. Okay. I know that I've got it sitting on euros as opposed to dollars, and it should be on dollars when we're in when we're working in the States. But I keep forgetting to change it over between countries when I'm doing different maps. So, but what I can do is I probably can go back in here. I can probably change it here. Yes, money euro to dollar. There you go. And I'm going to save that game off. And you watch, we're going to do, Hokey Pokey and I are going to start a map together this afternoon or this evening. I'll forget to change it to pounds, I bet you. Okay, so it's been bashed around a bit. It's got a bit of rust in it and stuff. I don't know whether we can do it up or not. It's got quite a bit of rust in it, but including in the back there. The chains look in pretty good condition. Not necessarily sure about the shaft there. So, but I don't know. Let's see how she goes. It should be alright. Should be alright. They did say in the store, I mean, I have bought a lot of stuff off these guys, and they did say in the store that, you know, take it, test it out. If you don't, you know, if you don't find that it's any good or it's in too bad a condition, if nothing's working, and then just bring it back and we'll sort you out. So, which I'm sure they will. They'll probably sort us out with a new one. But at this point in time, I just wanted to. Yeah, I would prefer to buy it second hand, I think. So there's some machinery that you would probably consider not buying, or that you would definitely not buy second hand. And then there's some machinery that you kind of really don't mind. And I think for something that spreads poo, second hand is probably alright. There's not a lot that can go wrong with these. You do need to change the you do need to replace the chains at some point, and the chains also have plates on the bottom as well that spin around, and sometimes you need to replace those regularly. It's belt driven. It has a belt on it, so let's just turn that off. It has a belt on it, which is in there, that's run from the PTO shaft over to the shaft, which is actually what turns it around. So. But the wiring, the hydraulics and stuff like that, then the wiring looks pretty good, so I think we'll probably be alright. The looks like the shaft has been greased up and stuff quite a lot as well, so the bolts down on the muck out thing are probably a little bit disastrous. Now, I can't remember where they are. Oh, that's right, they said it was over here. There's an air conditioning system over here, and I was talking to them, and they said that there's some bolts and stuff in there, so should be one in here that fits as far as I'm aware. So I'm just gonna check. I'm also going to check some of these and see if there's any bolts or any other parts that we might be able to use, and I will see you guys when I have done that. Alright, that's not too bad at all. That only took me just over an hour to do that, so that's not too bad. I had to give it all a clean up and stuff. There's a lot of muck stuck in there. Probably need to look after my equipment a little bit better, I reckon. Now, I need to fold this up. I am going to get this under cover. I don't want to just leave it out in the rain. It does have seed sitting in it, so I might just to lift that up as well. Just run through here, and I will put it just inside the shed here just to keep it out of the rain now. I don't think we're going to get any seeding in today, or possibly even the next couple of days, so it's going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? There we go, take the pressure off the hydraulics there. And the lifters, alright, so I've got this sitting here. Did put it in the wrong way around, of course I did. So just spin back here. I took the... I used the Kubota to just lift up that cedar a little so I could get underneath it, surprisingly enough. Don't tell anybody I did that. So I dropped the bucket off here anyway. I am not going to use the Kubota to lift this manure. I don't think it's going to probably, the manure is probably going to be a little bit too heavy for what we need it for, so for what the Kubota can handle. So right, let's just hook you up there, spin this around so that it's actually facing the right way. There we go, that should be okay. Just bring it into here and we will fill it up about there, I think. Is that about right? Yeah, that should be okay. Beautiful. Alright, so we should be alright. I'll just grab the weight for the back of the deer here. We just spin around here. There we go, perfect. Run in there. Alright, got that. Okay, so let's get some manure in here. I'm not sure how much. I'm not sure what kind of throw rate this trailer has. So hopefully it's not like it doesn't just throw it all out at once, which is sometimes a little bit of a with a muck trailer. Sometimes it can be like that. So hopefully it's not. Also not sure how many bucket loads it's going to take us to get this up filled up. So there we go. See, that's not going to help at all. That type of stuff just does not help, does it, Simi? Not at all. See, even us fabulously professional farmers sometimes mess up as well. Right, we've got that. Let's try that again, hey? Let's try throw that in the muck spreader. And let's move around to perhaps there. Might be a bit better. There we go. No. It's all fallen out. There we go. Don't know why it was all falling out there. It shouldn't have been. But we'll try that again, eh? There we go. Back up. And right over the top. Okay, that's a little bit better, guys. Just a little bit better there. Okay, here we go. Definitely plenty of manure here, so we should be okay manure-wise, I reckon. Bring that up. Try and get this one in first go. It would be nice if we could, wouldn't it? Just has that probably a bizarre trigger, which some mods actually do. You see, I'm throwing that over the back there, so there we go. Lovely. All right. Let's throw that down on the ground. Beautiful. Right, well, I'm going to get this loaded up, and I will see you when I've done that, provided I don't continue to tip it all over the ground, which is highly possible. and highly likely. There we go, there's some. See, it's some falling on the ground. Yep, it's just got a really bad trigger, hasn't it? Alright, that's it. She's full. Full. So I'm just going to leave... I think I'm just going to leave this here. I might leave the whole thing here because I do believe we're probably going to have to come back again, I reckon. So I might just drop the weight down there as well. That can sit down there. We're probably going to have to come back again, I think. So let's give this beast a bit of a whirl and see if we need to get our money back. Let's have a look. There we go. Alright, beautiful. So what we might do is we might go out, we might start by doing our grass field, I think. Field 32 might be the one to do for starters. We are going to need, we've got plenty of hay and stuff as well, haven't we? So what silage we make from this, we may end up actually, we may end up selling off. Don't know. Alright, now I'm not, I haven't used one of these ones before, so I'm not sure exactly how, oh, there we go. There we go, lovely. Alright, hopefully it won't reduce our manure too much. Might go around the edge first, maybe? No, I don't think I will, actually. Alright, it's going to be a little bit difficult to work out where we've been and stuff, isn't it? But that's okay. It's a learning curve, so let's see what we can do. It looks like it's spreading relatively evenly, which is a good thing, I think. Let's see. So it certainly doesn't hold very much manure at all, but probably enough for us, I do believe. I reckon would be. There we go. What we might actually do is we might do a test run down the middle of the field to see what type of spray rate we get on it. There we go, and turn you off. There. Just to give us an idea on what kind of spray rate we actually do get from it. It'd be interesting to know whether it throws some to the other side of the trailer as well. So it's all in the name of science. All in the name of science. No, it just sprays to that side. Okay, that's all we needed to know. Lovely. Right there. I don't know whether inside the cab we can actually see the. It's a bit hard to see where you've been, isn't it? When you're inside the cab. So, but as I said, most of this map over the couple of seasons that I've worked on it, I have actually been doing everything in cab. So, interestingly enough. All right, so this one would be a little bit difficult to do inside cab, I do believe. Although you could do it. So okay, and off we go. No, we might as well utilize some of this manure. I know that I'm putting it in the fruit orchards and I'm putting it on the olive trees, but I'm thinking of actually just watering the olive trees and missing out on the extra extra income from that every day. The reason being is I do want to try and utilize I do want to try and save a little bit of money on fertilizer and always ensure that I have enough manure for the orchard as well, because the orchard does take quite a bit. So it was just this is going to going to take quite a bit. It'd be nice if we could if it actually threw out a lot further. So I wonder whether we can actually adjust some pulleys or something and have this spin around a little bit faster and throw a little bit further. I'm not sure. Not sure whether that's possible or not. I might speak to them down at the store and see if that's possible. Alright, beautiful. But for now, it's actually going quite well. The ground is soaking wet. Absolutely soaking wet. Thankfully, it's stopped raining now. I didn't even notice that it had stopped raining, to be honest. I was too busy sorting out this spreader. And probably a little bit too excited about it as well. It's a bit bumpy along here. I might end up having to go through and filling some of this with dirt, I think. It's a little bit bumpy. Let's see. We might be better. Yeah, there's no point in going down there. We might go straight down from this side, I reckon. Right there. But for now, guys, I'm going to leave this one here. I will see you guys in the next episode. I'm hoping that it's at some point we can get this corn in the ground. We've still got a couple of days for corn, 2 or 3 days. If we don't make the corn deadline, we're probably going to be in strife, but we can easily buy it in from another farmer who, although, you know, they're probably all in exactly the same situation as me, aren't they? In regards to whether they can or can't get it in the ground. So we might have to speak to the stores or the grain stores and see what options are available. But we'll sort that out if it comes to that. I'm hoping that it won't. It does need to be 10 degrees to get the corn in the ground. Again, we could probably get away with 1 or 2 degrees cooler than the required temperature, but then we are risking lack of germination, which is also what we're risking with our other crops as well anyway. So fingers crossed that it's not going to be that bad a year. So if you guys keep your fingers crossed for that. In the meantime, guys, I will, if you like this one, hit like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely come join us. Come and join us on Twitch, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.